Hello, welcome back to the Dino Lab, and welcome back to the last day of the year, or maybe it's already 2026 for a few people out there. Hello Regino, welcome in. We're back to the lab. We are actually bringing oxygen this time around, because we are still on our quest to get the tear opener open. Except last time we went here, somehow the dupes took away our oxygen that we have brought in. We've had brought in before. I'm pretty sure. Also, holy hell, we stayed in here for a few cycles and the atmosphere's already worn down. Can we just move those ones to the base and get a bunch of new ones? So we have time until we build a fabrication station on the new world, and don't have to be too concerned about repairing our suits. There should be a third here somewhere. Excuse me. It's this one. Alright, keep your suit then, whatever. We'll bring a bunch of new ones in. There's 27 Atmo suits. I can't split them up, apparently. So that's that. Just bring them over, it's fine. Back at home, we can build a few new ones. So we still have more in here to resupply. We have plenty of fiber and... the heck? Plenty of fiber and metal. Alright. Now usually what we did in the past was always to have a weight plate below the oxygen bottle, which would have prevented any... Did you bring just one? You just brought one suit, didn't you? Okay. Because it definitely said 20 whatever in here when I clicked it. But that's also basically what the mod makes it appear to be. So it's not necessarily 20 whatever. In that case, we might want to have another box. Preferably here, but that's hard to reach. Or we drop the feathers, they will be taken away. Or we drop the weapons, which I still wanted to resupply that. In that case, which one is the tile that's least valuable here? The least beauty imitating this one. Not sure. We could also just remove that door. We can overthink anything and everything. Let's do this one. What's the pressure inside? 2 kilos. Okay, I was about to say this looks almost concerning. If this vent is flipping and switching back and forth too much, it might keep adding more and more pressure here without the dupes breathing it away again. But it seems to be fine. Here, can we just go get ourselves a bunker door? Bunker here. This far, this wide. Should have power. You get that. We haven't done anything about radiation yet, and we are still waiting for T to come back to finish Red Bolt stuff back at home. So we might just go and use one of these setups. We did want to move all the refined uranium over to make a reactor on the other side. This is just a backup in case we need stuff. Kind of. There's the uranium. There should be more. There should be more. What are you all doing? Why is this not on higher? It's on a higher priority. You guys should just be doing that. Oh well. Utmost soups. Let's make this like 20 of them. You'll bring old ones, because some of the old ones are on the other side, on the plat. And we haven't really... Well, we have no way of selecting which ones, right? For now, you just have to bring them. Okay. Our oxygen also not done yet. Starvation, doubt. Our dupes might, by the way, now be derpy enough to go back to the ship, the rocket, and try and grab the food from there, then bring it all the way back to the base to eat it in the base. I wouldn't be surprised. What do we have here? Crude oil. Let's get rid of that. Thank you. And you can just be like 0 and full. You're gonna still remove things. Yes, you do. Okay, this we don't use anymore. And we did say we make this, well, actually into a steam chamber. Which would mean we need to back home, to be back home. And then we'd need to go and see and check how we want to actually do our science stuff, aka geotuner. I need like 4 or 5 of them. They need a lot of space. Also, they need power. So this is a good spot around here. The question is, do we have it outside or inside of the base? I think it will be outside. I wouldn't mind it being here. Except for the chlorine. We could make a thing on the side. We can go all the way to here. This space is like whatever space. Sure, that works. All of this, I guess we won't need that. As far as the data miners go, well, how many data banks do we have? 500. I might want to have that on the floor on the bottom. You just have a box here for plastic. Sure do. It might make more sense to have the data miners on the outside. They will be like mostly used to do shipping stuff anyways. By the way, what's the carbon dioxide levels? 5 kilos. I'd say we can just open up that space now, once you are blocked off. And once we have that done, we can start preheating the liquids down here with the semi-hot oil from the oil biome. Petroleum. Alright, you got that. We'll just put a blast shutter thingy. We won't need many blast shots. You're gonna be able to keep us safe here. I'd expect you to. Right. We can't put anything in front of you. Right? There was a time when we could have used mesh tile stuff. I think that is no longer the case. Here you won't tell me. You're being blocked at the very top. Damn it, game. I want to see this properly. But these would obviously block you, right? Because you have to actually send packages, not just scan stuff. And now for this part, one that needs actually a lot of power. 2, we gotta make a blast shot. Obviously, let's just have some flooring here. Let's use copper for once, because why not? This will generate too much heat, I'm pretty sure. These basically just only work for radiation, well, light. That is a sort of radiation, I guess. These only work for light, yes. You guys remake them pipes, pretty please, and just use cobalt aluminium, yes. And a few old pipes that can be removed. All of that. Okay, the top room can be opened up, aka not this, not that, and remove the extra bits. And that has the CO2 going downwards for the most part as well, which is kind of nice. Alright, you theoretically should be up by 1, both of them. Maybe just leave this open for now. Like this entire space thingy. Alright. We will have steam turbine of 5 up here. That should already keep you all cool. Just doing this. Yeah, sure. Whatever material that you want to use. And you apparently have an overlap with the pipes up top. Right, our cooling loop. That's not gonna work. Is it? Just move you down here. And here. And ignore the steam turbines, which we do, which works just fine. Right, you then just come together here somewhere and bring the water down to the left side. Yeah, left-ish. That's fine. It works. Actually, do we have enough space here on top? No. On the very, very left? Yeah. I hope this is not gonna make you delete stuff. Because I could certainly see that happening. From you all being weird. For now though, there's no steam here, so it's all good. And we get rid of more and more of the CO2. We gotta keep doing that until we get rid of, well, until we have heated up all the water in here, which might never happen. But maybe we wanna add an aqua tuner or something, or in general just move this stuff around, make this room a bit wider. We'll see about that. In general, it might be a good idea to have this. We got a good be here, right? We can still make it into a CO2 sink. So if we ever add this room, move some other stuff down, it's already full of CO2, and the CO2 can just be added to the room and removed by sinking it into the CO2 deletion pit. I don't think we'll do that, but it's in place, so it can work. And can you just pretty please... So we don't have a buffer here, right? There, okay, well, we can do most of that. And now you can flow again. Excellent. Remove the weird bits. Connectors together, either. Third turbine, because why wouldn't we? You're in the open as well, that means you don't exactly are connected to... Well, you can't be tuned because you're not in the room. Though you are using this machine without any hesitation. So maybe it doesn't work like that. The game is lying. But that would be a surprise, right? If the game was lying to us? Yeah, that doesn't sound likely. Okay, good. You're all done. You have your power connected. This will be built in a second. Vigor. You got suits. Content. Errands. No delivery. Excuse me, what? Have no suits. Status. Content. Nothing. That doesn't sound right. Did they change it so they actually need 500 kilos now? Wait, what? 200 kilos? Whatever. Because the suit is one item, but the suit is also 200 kilos. So... is that now... It's 2 units. 1 unit each. They're still coming with more. No, it's 5. Yeah, okay. So they're actually using the actual weight for it now. Okay, I think that was changed. Makes me wonder, do I want to change it so... First of all, make this back into a carpet tile. And then... which spot? We could actually have a tile here. Does this give us anything? This could be a natural tile. This one could be entombed here, and we could put something on top for something extra. Not that we need it, but we could do that. Also, we can have a space here, an extra space, in theory. Do I want more suits? It's fine, we'll just repair those. You know what? Leave them in here, it's super important we have suits inside. Okay, okay. And with that done, and the extra, that's only 3 tons of oxalite. Excuse me. Didn't I tell you to move all the oxalite? Oxalite 3-0. Right, it says 50 tons, but we only selected like the lightest of the blobs. Oh, I can't click the other ones. That kind of sucks. Can you relocate the first one up here? And now if I click this, that's the first one, that's the second one. And you bring me a nice big fat stack of 25 tons of my oxalite. Alright, alright, alright. This one's whatever. Merge with the rest. Okay. Power requirements, not too high. Not too high. We can double check with this. Yes, you are going to be blocked. We do need a scanner. Space scanner. This one is not going to be blocked. That's why I checked this, right? You'll need at least, want at least to have a scanner here. Obviously the blast shot thingy is going to be blocked too. That means I might just want to have you right above. It's going to be annoying for the purpose of cooling, but there's always something. Okay, this is going to work just fine. I'll have you as a reminder thingy. Okay, you go here. Not sure about range. The ladder thingy. And excuse me, what is that? Why is this so weird? Is this always the same? No. What? Why is this scanner's side having a weird bump here on the side? Is it because of the oxygen? No. If I had you up here, what are you being blocked by? Excuse me. Where? The other scanner, okay. So your width is like from the pipe on the right, and one tile before the regolith down here on the left. If I have you in the center, you have less width? Not really. Is that somehow this guy? Don't quite understand. First of all, make some space here. I think we're gonna be just fine. You do that one. You will cover the entire distance, right? Maybe not entirely. As in the right hand side is gonna be a bit weird. Can stuff squeeze by? Maybe. Your detection capabilities should be just fine. We will want to have a NOT gate, I think. And then a buffer gate or whatnot. Okay, you give me a signal. Wait, you give me a green signal, right? The green signal, if toggled on, what? No. Toggled on, yes, okay, so if you have meteors coming in, you're gonna be green. Use one scanner, you are. What's your range? Your range should be fine. Basically it's 3 more, okay. I'll do that. And that. You can go one to the left, sure. Or you just stay there. This is gonna make a big difference. Not? Okay, well, fine, whatever. You give me a green signal if you have... Is that steel? It's iron. Give me steel wire. Thanks. Right. Steel wire. This one. Let's go. What did I want? You. Blast shot. Shoot. All that stuff, yes. You will be turned on and off. This is gonna be green. You're gonna be green for a while. So... depending on your scanning network, you wanna have a filter gate to activate a bit later. So you are going to network quality, detect incoming objects 52 to 200 seconds before they arrive. Couldn't you just be not having any vision and you're gonna just be at 0 seconds and thus that worked? No. You're gonna detect them like 0 seconds before they arrive, aka as soon as they arrive, you will just work and give me a green signal. Can we test that? Maybe in here. I'm gonna turn this one off, but it should just work. We'll also need to actually cool you guys down. All of you. Liquid piping is gonna be a bit weird. It's gonna come down back here. It's gonna go up here. Here actually. The rest can be insulated, sure. Don't need to cool the surrounding area. And going down, I just want the liquid inside to take some cooling from below. You build this out of iridium. I mean, that kind of works. But I will just steel for this one and this one too. We should really just use the iridium because we do have it. There's no reason not to. Oh well. What about the other one? Hey, by the way, we can choose something nice. We have a Draco. Sixes will be derpy. We have hatches. We're missing any normal other critters. We have pips. We have fluxes. Black slugs can go through water. Spigot will work too, no? Shinebox. Extra turtle. An extra lump. Lumps will suffocate. Sweat cornrows, Bashura, Sporkit. Megaphone for why wouldn't we? The critter trap. Free Weesword, let's go with that. What do we have here? Nothing now. Don't reject them. Intercept them. Okay. Now, Vigor. You got some 28 tons of oxidite, some 20 of oxygen. Door is still in place. You got your suits and all the other things. That means crew summoning. Let's go. You can have your jet suits for a moment. Set destination. Still here. Okay, you're all here, good. Let's make sure you drop your suits for now. 1, 2, 3. I don't have any idea how well these are doing. So talk. Conductive wire. Can we just see this one? The jet suit. 88%, 82%, and 44%. So we can most certainly use them as well a little bit on the other world. Oh look, and T-Con has come back. Begin launch sequence. Good. So with that, we have explored all of space. Huh. We even found a teapot and probably the final tile. And what is that? Pristine fossil, 1 unit. Oh, we could have brought over the other... Hey there, T. I see you're trapped. We could have brought over the other... what's it called? The one on the shelf. Artifact. The hairdryer, that is. Oh well. What's up with that? Excuse me, what the heck? Why is the automation bit removed? The timer sensor. And why do you build it out of... Why do you want to build it out of iridium again? You people. Just use gold. Or something. Here. Sweep the floor. Thanks. Okay, that's that. Dummies. Okay. That is that. Why are you not willing to build the pipe here? I have no idea. I have some coolant as well. Okay. And we have put in place our scanner. Oh, it will be... Wait, what? It will detect incoming objects 1 second to 200 before arrival. Still, even with 0, I think not. I think this is a lie. Because if it is 200 seconds before the time, it would potentially waste 200 seconds, right? That we power this thing for. So we can now set you to at least 50 seconds, 52, before activating the blast shot maker. We're also gonna make blast shots. Thankfully, we already have... Let's just make it out of gold. We already have petroleum here, so that is a non-issue. This wire is gonna be so overpowered. Oops, not here. So we have the petroleum right there. Maybe give you a storage bin. And you can just use whatever metal, realistically. What's our on-off condition here? That we can't have a number of stuffs, so there's that. Weight plate. What is your weight? I have no idea. Can we see blast shot? You won't tell us, right? Not really. Starvation? A lie. In that case... I would just use... Well, first of all, we'll have the sweeper here. Obviously. And... where's your port? Here. Can the sweeper be here? Yes. Good. So the conveyor loader goes into this place. What do you make out? Made out of cobalt? No, no, no. Just keep using gold for a little bit of heat protection, but not enough. This should be all fine. Yeah, you get that, you get that. We don't have the blast shot maker yet, so he's gonna be just hit. Hit and hurt. And then... not that one. Conveyor rail this up. Don't use nickel ore. We don't have nickel ore, guys. You know that, right? All y'all know that. And we bring this up. Actually, we want to have this guy one lower. And then there is also going to be a detector bit. Conveyor. So not me, there it is. Rail element sensor. I guess we'll just do that. If we have a blast shot in there, then you will give us not a signal, but also keep the former signal going in case we just made a new one, and make an extra 200 seconds worth of stuff, which is like 2 or 3 items, so not really that much, but yeah, don't turn it off for no reason. Just do that. Make it a lot of steel, yeah, sure. And you can detect blast shots, right? We're gonna make one first. Alright, sure. Make forever any metal. We have all of these. I'll go ahead and say use cobalt. Bring that in here at least. 20 tons, sure, why not? What is your problem? Alright. You don't want to build this because you're derpy. Here, let's go. Alert! Hey look, we'll have fireworks. For Sylvester and New Year's Eve. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. What are we collecting in here? Enriched uranium? Oh yes. That is supposed to be here. You two do blast shots. I'd assume we can't select those either. For the receptacle and loaders. So we're gonna build this stuff first. It's kind of important. You have the materials, so basically there's only a work errand. There's only like 2 dupes that can make it. That have the pyrotechnics go. 4 of them. Nails, Camille, Travaldo, Truncan. Right. Nails, Camille, Travaldo, Truncan. It's tidying, yes? Truncan. It's not tidying. It is operating. Yeah, makes perfect sense for the dupe that has tidying as his first skill. Camille is gonna do it. You are operating. Okay, that works out. Show me how fast can you do this. Sir, girl, Travaldo. Damn it. You also do operating. What's on your list here? Fabricate control station. Excuse me. Oh, it's a 7. Why was I under the impression this was a 9? It was not. 999. It was not a 9. Okay, whatever. Research complete. Still 1 left. There should be like a bunch left, right? Yeah. That's the final click for all the research that remains. And it does need 200 or 310 bits and pieces. And we have like 200 whatever here. It's enough for a few more. It's enough for a few more items to be printed. And maybe automated rockets, which we don't do actually. So we can for the most part ignore that. Okay. Oxalite. I'm very actually happy with the poof farm. Didn't expect it to work as well. Well, I kind of did, but I kind of am still surprised. Also, you should be done almost. That is seconds, right? So it's like 200-ish seconds. Yeah, pretty much. Is it seconds? 3. Yeah, it's each take. Each take, so yes it is. 10, 100, 200, 140, 60, 160 seconds. 3 minutes, 1 minute. Effectively. I just want to see the release of the... shoot. We don't have a critter in here. Wait, we can get a lamb, actually. We can get a wild lamb still. Yeah. We can use that. We can have it on the right hand side. And draw in the knits. How many knits is that anyways? You just made another bunch of eggs. Perfect timing, I think, on you. Actually, so that means it's probably all of them that didn't sting a thing. We do need to have this be at least 0.26. Can we make this 0.265 and have you go out a bit earlier? Also, we do not need this farm anymore whatsoever. Except for maybe making plywood. It's a cute experiment though. We're in orbit yet? Not quite. Then it opens up. The bits are released. And eaten. And then you have it here. The problem of them. Which is they stay on the left hand side. And that's why we want a arm over here. To draw them in. And on the top. Biggest issue with that is going to probably be that they are also... Well, they will assign a number of gnits, aka 1, to go to the dump. So they'll have to reassign one each time the current one is being eaten by the plant. Also, yeah, see, that's the problem with them. They just don't want to go there. Too much. We'll use buffs next time around. We will combine the incubator room with this. And there's gonna be random X in here. This one should be moved over, right? So you can just, yeah. The one is gonna be older. It's going to have like a mismatched timing. It's still alive. Do you have another cycle after this? Or is this your final cycle? I wonder. When you hit 10 out of 10, you start with 0, so I assume 10 is death. Not sure. Anyway, yes, plenty of liveable. It's plenty of amber and plenty of sap, of which we don't need any. Branch, supply, operate. Stuttering the core tidy. No. Interceptor. Let's go. Okay, now we have robots. Deploy those first. Anywhere here. And the other one too. Wait, I could have checked if they fixed the thing. Yeah, well hold. Deconstruct this first. Thank you. So it's not gonna sit there idly in space, unreachable. Okay. Do all that left and right. We do need the space for solar. Kinda. Also assigning tasks apparently is kinda slow. Good thing is this all falls down. Bad thing is it's all gonna be in the way of things. I feel like building door crushers just to fix that. Why are you having these weird issues? Okay, you will always dig this out, right? AKA if I told you to do this and this, and then go through with the wire and stuff in here as well. That should fix you up in such a way that 1, we can land our rocket, 2, maybe melt some stuff, and 3, you won't be interrupted by falling the bra. Do too much. Okay. And then, well, a few things will be a bit annoying. What's your problem? Oh look, the old boy is also gone. Okay. Yes, it built all that, take all that up. And then, do I have one on the right, one on the left? I think so. Just like do this. Yes, it's the only one that can do the thing. That. Oh, you're gonna fall down. No, good job. I don't need to do this yet. I can just have a dupe come down. It will add to the dupes thingy time though, so I don't wanna. Okay, and we didn't... This one didn't work. AKA, where can we actually stand here with our... Hold on. With our machine thingy. Our landing pod. I don't know. I don't mind. I don't care. Whatever. Actually, what I want to see is... You stressed? You look like sweaty and I don't know why. Is it warm? It's kind of warm. It's nice and pleasant actually. Between the three of you, our best builder digger is both Jean and Maya. Bubbles has additional building skills. And your morale is like ridiculous now. Okay. Quick fix on your priorities. Bubbles. I guess you all just do everything. Sure. Can I have you build? You don't dig. Can I have you also do supply errands? Surely this will just work out fine. Farming and stuff we don't do. There's basically nothing special here. Wait, Maya, what are you? What have you been doing? Did I not set you up at all? On the attack. On the attack. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. We'll send down Jean. Alright, good. Anything else in here? Not really. Select your replicant, Jean. You should most definitely grab a suit before leaving. I don't trust the game, I don't trust the devs to not somehow made an oopsie, have made an oopsie. Oopsie to all of that. You know. Oopsie but oopsies, they happen. Wait, we can go all the way down here. I want my guy theoretically here-ish, but this is blocked, so land on that spot. Alright, it's time for touchdown. Oh no! I missed the chance to yet again play Clem2 theme from Starship Troopers. Oh no. Here, remove that. You have your suit, right? I see your suit hand. Yeah. Deconstruct this. It's gonna fall all the way down. That's fine. Deconstruct all of this. Jean, excuse the hell out of me. You have both digging and building. Why is this a 50? And this a 53. Dig priority is 6. Trailblazer. Build is 50. What? 53. 58. Okay, he just is still doing the old task. Don't. There you go. No, you're not trapped or anything. Excuse me. Do I need to reload because you're broken? Nope. Okay, let's fix them. 1, 2. I guess you can reach this tile. Fine, that works. That might be in the way of things too. This one is not, but I want it removed. The old robot's fixed. Excuse me? Is there a specific skill I'm missing? What skill do you lack to do that? First of all, can you dig that out? This game is a stable genius sometimes. The game? Yes, very stable. Especially if you have lots of stuff going on, which we don't even do. Well, I guess we have a bigger-ish map. But still. Welcome in, Botted? Bow 7? Welcome in. And happy New Year to you. Oh yes, you don't need a special skill. You can just do this. I need just to tell you to actually do this job. And then you will. And also don't build this out of Mercury. Only the side parts, eventually. Okay. Rocket is ready. Let's go. Don't tell me it's too high. Didn't we check? We didn't check. Did we not check? You gotta hate that, right? Because this is nonsense. This is so dumb. I'm just gonna heat up stuff down below for no reason. How high is the rocket roughly? It's almost max height. It's like ye high. So like 30 something. Damn it. How did I miss that? Oh, because we play on a big asteroid here and we have like 1,000 bazillion space. How is it? No, seriously, how is it that we have like space for 3 rockets here vertically? For 3 full rockets almost. And we can't fit a single one on the small asteroids. Just give us the space in space here. Like, what's the difficulty with that? 20. Oh my god. You gotta go all the way down here. Right, screw that. Let's do that. The bots will be able to help in just a second. You can also put this on a 6 and that. Did you? Yes. And stuff in here, like that or something. This part shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. We will need to build a few more letter parts here, probably. We'll see about that. And maybe just set all of that to a 3 for now. Don't really care about that. Alright, our biggest problem right now, radiation. You guys shouldn't have... You do have red pills allowed, yes. Because, game, you're working as intended, but the way you are intended to be working is bad. Please fix Clay. I'm gonna complain about this every time. Every single time, because it's annoying and unnecessary every single time that we don't have a slider for a threshold for using medicine. That should be part of the game. It should have been part of the game since forever, and not fixing that up is a grave major mistake. What is he actually doing? I know you're like on derpy, sleepy schedule. And you certainly have to be below the radiation to do that. Can you just quickly get rid of this stuff? Okay, thank you. Good. And then, yeah, you can sleep, I don't care. Just maybe sleep here. Wait, what? No. Maybe sleep here or something. You can't go there. You just stuck. Okay. And this is too high. I can pick that up maybe. Or I can tell you to go over there, but you'll go back towards maximum radiation. That's why we hate you. That's why we really just want you to die, because you deserve it. Because you want it actively. I guess this tile is not too bad. Okay. Sure, sleep then. The bots are back. The bots are back in base. I can use this up so we can get down here. Yes, assigning tasks is difficult, I know. Okay. And you're back as well. Could have had a good night's rest. Let's get rid of this stuff. Again, important. Not super important. Not super important. Not important at all. But stay busy, guys. Stay busy. Okay. And build all that, please. It's Mercury, it's Mercury. Don't waste don't waste steel on it. And really, yes, I don't care about heating up stuff down here, I guess. Not too much. Okay. Can't land here yet. Why wouldn't you do the 7 priority task? Alright, you can't walk there. Yes, you can't walk here, obviously, because as we can see, you cannot walk there. by checking your navigation. Oh wait, you can. Gotta hate that. He just walked up there for being a derp. Good game. Alright, this game sometimes. We know why that it didn't assign the task, because why would it assign the task that makes sense? Why would it, right? It makes no sense to make sense after all. And we're gonna remove this bit. Alright, okay. That means you all. That's a 1, that's a 2. This robot, we can't even tell him not to go there. Alright, sure. You'll be trapped on the other side doing the tasks that no one cares about. We just need our guys back here. Why can't you land? Is this blocking you still? I would have thought you could just melt that, but that would be... yeah. Why would that be a thing? Game. God damn it, game. You really have to be like that, don't you? Okay, now we cannot land. Why is that? This space is all clear. I'm sure we have like 32. The rocket is one more than 32 or something. Yeah. Alright. Let's get rid of all that. All of that. All of that. And then it will be fine. And try to go up on the side somewhere. Sure. This one will not be broken by the rocket exhaust, maybe. Let's see. And then open up here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And you can go back and forth again, even if this melts. Good. New thing built? No. Not yet. Rocket stuffs. Just bring it all the way down here. Yes, yes, I wanted for my exhaust to be heating up my asteroid, because it's the only way. Thanks, Clay. It's exactly what I always wanted, expected, craved for. Thank you. It only took us like a half a cycle. And then another one. Didn't expect the rocket to be this big. We could have gone back home and got rid of some of the rover thingies. But now we can not land. Because why? It's not 35 high, is it? Because if it was, it can't be 35 high. It could. It wasn't. Was it maximum? No way. No way I did that. No way. Seriously. I can't count, is all. Okay, well, let's do it again. Oh my god. Check its height in the star map. We all knew it was that way. I was so sure it wasn't that the case. I was so sure. Why was I so sure? That's what you get for being certain of things. God damn it. Alright. Now it's gonna work. Just another half a cycle. So all good now. You're just gonna come over here for a quick sec, right? Land. Let's get down. At least we have something to hop onto right away. Let's see how much melts. It's gonna all melt. It was one of the big questions. How much is it going to melt? There. Alright. Temps. Temps. It's barely even reaching it. Actually. 5 buildings melted. And you are not heating up too much. Because you have plenty of mass. Yeah. And CO2. Okay, sweet. We did bring... Oh my, liquid phosphorus. That's not going to be helpful. Okay, good. Now then, we can build a ladder. We could just use our other suits. We will not. You bring that in here. Here. Do we go? Wait. Oh, you're blocking it. You can hop over, right? You can bridge this gap on both sides. Here. Just be able to walk. Actually. only decide to rebuild. Well, actually, they sent you down onto deconstruct. Tell me you're gonna deconstruct the right building here. Yes. 1, 2 for a few extra free bots. Okay. You guys gonna build that, right? It's the first thing you do. Yeah, you're gonna grab your suits and you're gonna build that. Excellent. Wrong world. This one. Okay. Then go deeper. Like, build this properly. Where's my space here? We could probably go all the way down. This way. Don't wanna, but we could. Probably. I'll just go ahead and have you go one deeper in here. Atmosphere on top is whatever. And then also tick into the left hand side for the room bonus. And again, there should be a bottle of ethanol in here. Did we bring that? Or if we forget about the ethanol? There's some, yes. We could just go build a bottle emptier. Also, we could have starved. Jean could have starved. Yes. Yes, he could have. One more issue I'm having with this. We can't have anything at top now, which means this area is always going to be fully irradiated. More importantly, you are also fully exposed, because, well, duh. Of course you would be. But you kindly and quickly start building this. And on here as well. It's kind of important. Well, I guess you gotta get up there first. And really only the bottom few tiles. So this doesn't give us lots of radiation. On the other side here. Guess we can skip that. And we go. Well, makes no difference now which one of these options we do take. You can go up this way maybe. Okay. For the digging is the only thing you can do. Wait, can you go in and out? Jean did go in. You all having downtime? Sure do. Sure do. Okay, in that case, all the CO2 dribbling down. Wait, can we use that as liquid lock for now? In theory we can. And we do. I guess. Instead of the ethanol. Sure, kinda. As for over here, how about we just make this into a nice room for you all. With stuff for a door. Well, steel. I guess. Sure. Then you can use the ice tiles. Have a nice bedroom, 1, 2, 3. Bit sad about the oxalite, but hey, there's always something. What about the core? What about the core? Joyous won't work. Do we have like a pretty plant in here somewhere? No. Don't think so. Anything we could have brought? No. Okay, we can just build a diamond flower pot thingy, no? That always worked in the past for some other setup, I'm pretty sure. Just to get one more morale buff. Sure, Bubbles, you're not trapped down here, are you? Okay. You sweep only, but everything. And get rid of that stuff here. Thanks. Alright. Mercury statue. I need a guy for that, no? It's still just a barracks luxury. The core building 1, okay, this doesn't count. Do want to secure the oxalite. Move that down here maybe. Whatever, leave that. Yeah, but we can do a mercury thing, anything really. We can also do a bookshelf and move our thingy other item over. Let's not do that. We would need to give the skill points to one of the guys. I really don't feel like doing that a lot. First of all, well, we don't need power right away. We really don't. We don't have a plant here, right? We didn't like randomly dig something nice up, no. That's supposed to be 3. Wait, they don't count anymore. I think they once counted like the sculpting blocks and then the other blocks, all of these, for decor item. In the previous patch even still. We can even do a nice block, which would be fitting in here. But, oh wait, the ceiling trim we can do. That should work just fine. And count as a decor item. Same with pictures, they only count towards decor items now if they have like their full bonus, whatnot. Oh, the artifact. Which one are we referring to right now? But yes, we also have a shelf, which is nice. Display shelf. Can you just put that in and tell me I have nothing to hang it on to? And then I put the drywall in after, like seriously. Every time I have to go back to the shelf after I put down the drywall. There should be an artifact that you can display on the count. I have one in the rocket and there should be one down here, yes. But let's not gotta get too ahead of ourselves yet. Ethanol, I wanna just dump that in here. Trailblazer can be undone, except you can't reach it. You can reach it if we switch you around, right? Then you can reach it from the top. This is all good. Can we have the solar panels in place so you can actually build them? Don't really need you to build them right away, just so the bots can deliver stuff. And then here, and this one's not gonna fit quite, so we're gonna bring this over by 1. Do that. Alright, and I don't mind doing a few more of these. That's all within range. Not quite. Damn it. Here it is. That works. Except you could also go down this way and over here. Sure. Okay, sweet. There's power. I think we do require a few more pieces of wall here. To keep the exhaust out. So I'm gonna get this all the way up to here maybe. This one's making it a bit more annoying, isn't it? Same on this side though. Shoot. Can you... damn it. Do it like this. Thanks. You can't stay on top here. I know. First build, then undo. Sure. Enjoy your time. Good. This should be a luxury barracks now. Good. Could easily make bigger, better bedrooms, I think, but whatever. Do we have enough plants that we have? No. Gonna build our door here. Again, we have to use the steel. Sure. But then we're gonna go down anyways, and this is gonna be our main room for most things, so that works just fine. And then go left again. Sure. So we can have another door here. We'd need to have a tile here. Maybe have the door in that spot. And then go have a tile here. And go down further. Perfect. Right in front of the door. And there's even some free food down there. Dump a bit of ethanol. That won't just evaporate like randomly instantly. What are you doing, Maya? Oh, also I told you to deconstruct this and you just didn't because... Oops. How bad is your radiation? I can't exactly sacrifice my rocket for you. Okay. This is all good. Rebuild the bots if you can. Get rid of some random stuff here. Okay. Now, I do wanna get my stuff, all my good stuff out of here. What's your problem and why don't you sleep in the bedrooms? We do not have the crew summoned, right? It's not in summon crew. Why wouldn't you? You don't want to sleep in suits? Wait, don't tell me you don't want to sleep in suits. Assigned. Maya? You can sleep in your Atmo suits, right? Did they do something about that? That prevents you from actually using the bedroom? Oh my god. Just sleep in suits, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be A-okay. The missing tile under the bed. Oh. I'm just seeing the other guys inside. And was wondering. But if there's a tile missing, yeah, of course. Thank you. Was that oxalite? I guess it was oxalite, yeah. You know what is actually fitting, but also a bit annoying and sad? Our boiler gave out today. AKA, it's actually a bit cold here for me. And my heater is not properly working. We do have an oven, a fireplace, so it's all good, we won't freeze. We won't be really that cold, but it is missing some counter heating from the window, which is usually, well, just the radiator below it is usually kind of taking away some of the heat, the cold that's like radiating from the outside. Also, I should close the blinds in a bit. So there's less radiation and there's another buffer for the heat. You guys. Drop all the stuff, drop it here. Could we do this differently? Yes. I could tell you to instead use the dispenser, but you would have to walk more, which is unnecessary. Build this first. And then we dispenser everything out into here. Yes. Once you've done that, we're gonna do some heat shielding. Well, yes, kind of. Like that. We're gonna drop all of this down. I think that's good. I think that is good. Yes, some heat shielding here. And here as well. Bit of like a sarcophagus or whatnot. To get all the CO2 to dissipate and evaporate into nothingness. Well, this is not too bad, is it? Maya, can you just please deconstruct this from where you stand? Good. Okay, it's not too bad. You did what you did, the way I expect you to do it. And that is good. And then you copy paste that over again, put it on F9, and sweep all of the goods from inside the base to outside the base. Yeah, actually I want all of you to do that, so yellow alert this until it is done. Wait, I'm gonna drop this way far down. I might want to have some of the goods up here. It will push them, well, actually upwards. For a while. Okay, let's stop that. You build this, so we have materials close by. And then we do this again. Okay. As for As far as radiation goes, well, he won't occupy this tile too much, but we can also add 2 extra bits here, I guess. Sure. Except maybe, well, first off, bring this ladder further up. Is this one made of obsidian? It is. Then the sarcophagus kinda gonna go all the way to here. You can still hop in. You can still hop in. Alright. Good enough. How much more stuff is in here? And did we keep dumping ethanol downwards? Well, some of it. At the very least we have a proper liquid. We don't. Why is this not a proper liquid dock? Damn it. Damn it, why? Okay, well, dig this up, mop the ethanol up again. We'll try to rebuild the liquid dock. Maybe we can use the mercury. Actually, not sure. The one on top refroze, apparently, so that doesn't seem to work. You done. That's good. Build the ladder up. This can be removed. Have a ladder tile here, just in case. Wait, you're gonna block things. We'll leave this one. Actually, just bring this up then. To here, can you jump down? Not sure. How about you do it like this then? Okay, that should work for the most part. Keeping the stuffs outside. It's a bit of extra walking. Maybe we'll just have an insulated door at the bottom to still be able to enter. Sure. Now, there is all of that. I'm gonna be able to repair our suits first and foremost. Yes, yes. So, let's see. Radiation on the left is okay. The question would be, where do we put our production facilities? We can have them on top. Do we want them on top? You can just remove that, thanks. Well, first of all, just keep them working. Keep them busy, and then there's gonna be a exosuit forge here. Sure. That means storage goes... I'll put it here actually, for materials, all of them. Forge. There we go. Put that here. I kinda did want to have my wire on the left side, a bit further away. I'm actually going to kind of care about the core. I know. I usually don't. But this time around we do. Atmosuit repair. We can make them out of mercury or something? No, I was about to say. I would be quite surprised. Feather. I want them over. You're gonna bring them? Okay, good. And make sure you repair these suits. No idea what this... relocate there in this check. Eggshell. Let's ignore that, thanks. Okay, this looks good. We want to have a bunch of batteries. Battery. Smart tool. Do we make them out of mercury? I mean... no. We have lots of gold. We have lots of gold. We'll use that. Maybe just fill the floor with some additional ethanol for heat exchange. Oh. Those mercury tiles will not last for super long, will they? Yeah, it's gonna be fine. They last long enough. Ethanol. You have more? You have none. Didn't we bring... we didn't bring as much as I thought we brought. Wait. Did we? Take that, do that. Give me this bottle. put it here. Oh, I think there's off-gassing stuff in this place, isn't there? Stinky air. Drop things here. I don't know. Drop things. Where do we want storage? Here. Yeah, right in the center. Sure, sounds good. We don't need airflow. We don't even want airflow, so close this off. Except, yeah, sure, close this off. Exhaust here is gonna be a bit annoying, but also have other liquids. Yeah, I have this thing going down. Except it's gonna not go all that far, is it? Here, have fun. It's gonna be all over the place. Everything is all together. Too much mercury. Way too much. Annoying. Did you bring the bottle? No, you dumped it on top. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. I don't think it's enough ethanol. Alright, you just stop that. We'll have... I was about to say we'll have the mercury melt, but... well, I guess. Soon enough. There's a bit of atmosphere here too. It's gonna be fine either way. Stop that. Give me a bottle. I don't know why I care about having an atmosphere down there. Now that I think about it. Sweep. Only. Do all. Super important. Clean this spot. Okay. And you're stacked on top of each other. Perfect. Good. And then power up these guys. PPO. You don't have a connection. You have the solar. You do need an actual battery. Right. There was something like that, I guess. As far as the right hand side goes, I think I don't care. Not really, do I? Just do this as you have time, my friends. And why don't you build this? You can go up here, you can go up here. You can reach all that. Wire, bubbles. Right, bubbles. I see. Just do it. It's really not that difficult. You connect, yes, you're all connected now. We have power. Not much, but we have power. Okay, and you're closed off too. Now we have again mercury, and then it's going to be refreezing. Good job. Empty that. Build a pit, so mercury won't be annoying on this side. And there is none on the left side, so that should be all fine. Anything dropping in from the top will be annoying. Put the door here, open this up, build a bit of a pit here. Should keep us mostly safe. And a mesh tile. Sure. Is this mercury dropping down? Sure is. Sure, displaced my ethanol again. Again, why do I care? Wait. Why is it? Oh my god, okay. Can you stop, please? Relocate. Okay, no, it's just gonna be there. It's just gonna be there. We can't fix it, can we? Relocate. Quickly. Quickly! Wait, did it just vanish? I think it vanished. Wait, we just saw heat mass deletion in front of our very eyes, didn't we? Also, can we see this kind of things? Okay, your stress is all good and whatnot, right? So we don't really care too much about improving our living conditions. We have a bit of power. And beyond that, we don't really care too much. We could open up the exhaust space here. So that won't cause any problems down the line. You can... Sure, it should not work at all, but yes. Well, it's gonna work, kinda. Then do that on the other side. So you can go up. That's not... that is how it works, yes. Okay, here we are. Fine, good. That... remove some extra stuff here. Be able to go up. And 3 and 1. Yada yada yada. Remove the some of that. I'll have ladder tiles going over. Sure. That's why we don't want atmosphere here. That's why. Okay, then we make some space on the right hand side. Ooh, what do we have here? A carbon dioxide vent. Oh, how beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. We can make a nice dining room. That is what we actually need the artifact for. Or... you just eat the stuff on the floor. Oh, we have a dining table, actually. It's not going to give us that much. By the way, is anybody idle? No. I don't know what you're all doing, but... sure. Oh, this is almost cooking. Nice. Is this going to be heated up or cooled down? You're going to be heated up still by the oil coming in. Petroleum. And down here... well, 1, 2, 3. We have nowhere to put all that naphtha heating. You're still heating up. Why? Without water? Yeah, okay. And then there's this. I wanted to have a bottle, not a bottle. I wanted to have a storage bin. Can we just have you on the left? You can hop over and all that, yeah. Put that here. You're gonna put things up. And down. And over. You really don't need to. Wait, you gotta go here and down here, actually. Yeah, this and this. Liquid storage reservoir. That is that. Just connect this. You're gonna go just to that. Disconnect here, obviously, and this one too. This will empty out. We did want to keep this in the past, so the naphtha actually cools down because it takes forever. But we have suits, and I don't think we'll build more liquid blocks inside the base, so having hot naphtha there is going to be just fine. Maybe. Something to juice. I wanted a lump egg. And I wanted it here. You should be able to not reach that. Probably. Because the door is not allowed. You can? You can actually, okay. What are you doing with all these birds and stegosauruses? Nothing. Okay. And then there's a bunch of sweeping you can do. Don't sweep away the food here. But beyond that, lots of sweeping. Lots of sweeping. I wish I had moose just to eat the husk plant stuff. Lots of sweeping. Just randomly all over the place. There's more. Sure, you can have that all in one spot on the left hand side as well. Down here, down here. Shouldn't give you too many orders. It's gonna keep you like too busy and give you too many tasks to do. Can we follow Josh for a sec? I'm gonna turn the lights on and pay. Yeah. And close the curtains, be right back. Okay, well, I was under the impression that Pei would be a farmer. Weird. Also, why is there a random O2 bottle there at the bottom of the map? We have no idea. Let's have that connected, collected, and moved. Good. What else? What else? What else? Because I saw something there. Oh yes, you. What's your problem? Fertilization. Wait, what? You need like peat. We have like a lot of peat. We didn't use that up for something random, did we? We can just check you guys. Peat, 270 tons. Okay, that's a bit odd. Are all farmers also ranchers? I guess so. They take priority. I don't mind in that case. I don't mind. Since we do have too much food anyways. Yeah, good. Okay, in that case, let's just go back over here. We did want to open up this space a bit more. Also, would you kindly sweep things that you can sweep on the side here? That would be ground. Good. Is this a room? Okay, just screw the atmosphere. Yes, this is a nature reserve. We have no reason to go down here. Sadly. It's still gonna be a nature reserve like this. And that's that. Okay. And actually, the rocket, this part can be inside of our future room here. We have brought, well, we still have to bring uranium ore and stuff. I guess. As far as uranium production stuffs go, I ignore that. We build our building further down. Before we can do that, we're gonna dig up more stuff here. 4. Is it gonna work out at all? You can do that. You can do this and jump down. Then hop over here and take care of all the things on top. Sweet. Very good. Apparently the batteries are not all connected. There, let's fix that up. Okay. And maybe, just maybe, we should have built our ceiling bit right away too. No, or not. Research. Reactor. I'll just have you like over here. We can have you all the way. Let's say here-ish. That's fine. Just somewhere, you know. Just somewhere. Yeah, keep taking stuff off of the top. We're gonna drop all the debris bits and pieces and stuff below, or we give you, excuse me, what? Oh, you can't reach. Yeah, or we put our ceiling here. Sure. So some stuff will just be on top. That sounds good to me. Wait, one of these plants grows on neutronium. That's one hardy plant. Also, how do we heat things up? How do we heat things up here? We need some water for this. Lest we want the research reactor to go boom, boom, boom. I think I wanted to bring a few bottles of water over at some point. I guess I forgot about that. I think I did forget about that. So we'll just want to build like a few reservoirs here. I don't need this many bits and pieces. But sure, brine is going to be worse. It's going to be more salt than useful stuff. So let's just have that over to here. You can't get up there actually. No, you can. And just fill these storage bins up. And that will allow us to make a few bottles of, it's like 15 tons or so of stuff here, which is great. We can just move that over. Hey, you're idle? Was it break time? Nope, you just are all idling. That is a-okay. Except don't. Go and diggity. More stuff up. And actually we don't need all of this space. Well, first of all, go in from the bottom, so you go through the park. Yay! That's good, that's good. And we can even leave that insulation. We can do this. You just open here. There too. Perfect. That's good. It's very useful. You don't accept non-water liquids, right? I wish I could just feed you mercury. That would be funny, but also very not usable. Alright, you still do the sweeping part. How about we move all of that over and around? I do think I want to try something here. 1, 2, 3. Let's try if we can get some of the rocket heat. It's only gonna be 7 tiles deep, right? So this deep. Leave that open. We do left to right. Sure. Just build it like that. Like that. I do want you to be able to go up on the other side still as well. This flickering is kind of annoying. You can't reach all. We brought like... Okay, we brought only like 20 tons. And that stuff might be gone. Is there any building material down here maybe? There's igneous rock actually, yes. In that case... You can just go straight down, sure. Do we want to keep this room like alive? Here, just go down here then. What's that? You gotta change to wood. I would prefer it if you did not. Is this gonna be worth it? We can just go and do ice tiles again. Snow tiles. Sure, Beast will love this. This way. Here. Here. Then just keep going. And there's ore here too. Nice. Snow. We hate snow. Unless you make it compact and it's all super solid. Yeah, just go down here. This is fine. This is fine. Just get the extra iron out because why not? There's something to work with. There's also igneous rock here. There's more igneous rock on the left. Just go down this way. Is there anything special? Oh, there's also ethanol. That's nice. And more iron. Sure, let's just dig into here. Go into the mines. Diggy diggy hole. Sounds good. We can find more stuff. Maybe there's magma down there. Shouldn't there be? Or no. Don't remember. 1, 2. This way around. Sure, whatever. Almost. You gotta go deeper. We have building material here. We have 500. Let's just put you here. Alright, there you go. And leave this one intact. Okay, good. Also, we never went in here. Let's check this one out. And there's granite in the background. So, let's get that stuff. Is there more background tiles here somewhere? I thought there was. There's something down here. And there's all of these tiles. Excuse me, buildings. All of these tiles. Buildings? Okay, I have to click it again. But there you go. Okay, what is that? Lead? Great. There should be obsidian. It's granite again. Is this diamond? It's actually diamond. Nice. You can go back and forth on top here. This guy is still closed. Okay. Then just become all of this. This is not a park. Not really, I think. But now you have a way around the park without... Ugh. Close this up again. And... things falling. We hate them. We hate them when they fall. Why is there snow here? Oh, right. This melted? It didn't. Not all of it. Yeah, this one's gonna be annoying. And it will stay that way. Made a mess. You can't go into the rocket. Wait. This is blocking you off. You're super stressed now. Yoo-hoo! Where's double bore bubbles? Here? Okay. Unequipped suit. Interior. Deliver 1. Alright, bubbles is back in. What's your stress now? 70? Low morale. Excuse me, what? Why? Why is your morale so low? What do you have? Oh my god, she even had low morale back home. You remember that? Did you eat something? Wait, what? Oh, you ate some garbage. Decor. Yeah, decor is always derpy. See, that's why you don't depend on decor. It's garbage. You go somewhere new and it's bad. Azazel, hey there. Good day, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day. What year is it for you? Happy New Year. Do you know what I can do with the volcano to get steam power and the igneous rocks? My sweeper melted. Yes, there's a number of solutions. The easiest is probably to have it drop the magma into a mesh tile adjacent to a steam room. Or you make a big steam room with, well, you can only have like 150 kilos of steam in the room if you have the volcano inside the steam room. But if you make it mighty big, then it won't heat things up too much and it won't be able to melt your steel stuff. Also, build your steel sweepers or all your appliances inside out of steel, so they don't take overheat damage before 275 degrees C. That would be one solution. But you might want to just do something a bit different, like this, not quite like this. Let's just say you have your volcano here, then you build a bit of a lip here, or just make a storage like that. And then you'll have a lip here, which is like 9 tiles wide. This is one too many. Yeah, I gotta move that over by 1. Anyways, you make it like this. This be 9 tiles, and the tile here is gonna be like so. Then you have a door, and that door can regulate the flow of magma. So you open and close the door whenever you want more magma, and drop it down, and down here you have 2 mesh tiles. Let's just imagine we have our steam chamber down here, right? The magma falls down, you have 2 mesh tiles here, you enclose them, except for 1 corner tile down at the bottom. Either side is fine. You also add a temp shift plate that goes across the corner. Depending on your surrounding here, you can add more heat transfer towards this tile where the magma will be cooled down. You could do some like metal tiles for better heat exchange. You don't really need it, you have the shift plate for that. Either way is fine. And then this is gonna be your steam room. You can have like a ton of water, a ton of steam on each tile. So no matter how much magma you put in here, the steam will buffer the heat and the turbines will keep cooling it down. Well, maybe not go to 1,000 kilograms, and more like to a... What do I say? 800 kilos per tile of steam. And then have your turbines on top, maybe do like 4, 5, 6. You have to just make sure you can take care of the heat. Also, oops, don't build that. This is an example. Go down further. Right, yeah, to do that, magma falls in. You put your steam turbines here. Feed stuff back in. I guess you know for the most part how to do steam turbines. Bring the water close to where the magma drops. And then you can have your sweeper here and your other box. The conveyor loader. Maybe make the room a bit larger. A bit higher. Normal floor high is good. And then to cool the igneous rock going out, you don't want the rail to sit in steam. You want it to sit in something that has at least the same heat transfer rate, the same conductivity as the medium that you are moving, aka the stone. So it would be advisable to put a row of igneous tiles at the bottom and have your rail go through that. It will significantly increase heat transfer. And also increase the heat of the room if you have lots of magma piled up, of course. But yeah, that makes a difference of like... this is 0.18 and this is 2. So it's like 10 times faster. So having these tiles here is worth as much as a 10 high room full of rails. But yeah, that's it pretty much. And you do automation. You have like a temp sensor here somewhere that checks if it's too hot, you close the door so no magma keeps flowing in. And that's it. Make it all out of steel if you can. Or better, niobium or thermium, but I assume you don't have that. And good luck. Too bad I think I don't have any of these setups in my last, I don't know how many bases, because you can also do something quite different, which would be to pump the magma around, but I won't be able to explain how to do that right here, right now. Unless... What's my stress, by the way? Unless... oh yeah, perfect. You had to do that, hadn't you? We still have water in the pipe. Oh my god. Oops. Unless Redneck comes in and wants me to show my setup from the last base, which I told him I would. What's your stress reaction? Binge eater, okay, it's fine. Destructive, okay, we gotta watch out for that. And another destructive. Of course you're both destructive. Of course you are. What else would you be? How's your all's morale? Well, I mean... Okay, is it the food again? Did you eat something wrong? Decor, downtime... Not really. Could give you downtime, oh my god. It's like 40, no it's 20 only. This one's 40, oh my god. 40 stress. You ate bad food, yeah, there. Fix yourself. You're on the same schedule, right? That is not very helpful. Bubbles, Jean, and Maya. Okay, Higby, can you go up by 1? Jean, you go down by 1. And Ren, you go down by 1. Maya, you go up by 1. So you can use the facilities more effectively. Okay, I would give you yellow alert, red alert to fix this up more quickly, but yeah, not really a thing. Bubbles is gonna be fine, Jean is gonna be fine, Maya, not so much. What's your stress, girl? Morale is good, actually. Stress is not. It's 0. Where's the arrows showing it's going up? Okay, that's better. Oh, actually we didn't bring Brackeen with us, I just realized. Which was something we wanted to actually do. Also, Jean, why don't you go to bed? Can't you go out? You can go out. You have a bed. You had a bed. Things keep melting. Great. Yeah, they'll just keep melting. Let's put another row of stuff below here, just in case. Okay, this room. Mostly reachable. Except for these top tiles, we can just have you open this up and reach it from above. They came from above. Or something. Yes, then you guys keep digging. Can we go deeper? We can. In a moment. Found some igneous rock. Very sweet. Wouldn't mind if we just went down here. Ooh, glass. Don't really care, but yes. And a pedestal. That is more than okay. Don't care about the off-gassing. Well, actually, I don't. I don't really. A bit sad about the oxalite we're gonna lose. That is our thingy room. Yes, yes. You gotta all go through here always. How about we have our great hall thingy here? Right next to the other side, maybe. Not right next to the reactor. Okay, this is part of the room. Can we go in here? And add a few tiles of lead. Why don't we have more lead? I am surprised by lead being so little. Okay, and yeah, we really don't need to build that big of a massive thingy here. Research reactor. But alas, here we are. We'll also want to bring over some ceramics to actually build that next time around when we return. Communal table. Can you have... Well, how about a wood shelf? Again, check shelf. There, this one. God damn it, game. Again. Because of the drywall. I know. Shelf. There, what? Excuse me, what? You can do that? Okay, you're just being derpy. Fine. There's that. It's nice and cold, we can just move the food down, you know? Unless you derp this up differently. What else is missing? Show me. Mess hall. Room size? What is the room size? Room detest. 32, perfect. Buildings 2. Mess hall. Requirements. Banquet hall. No machinery size. Decor building 1. Ornaments. We have one down here. You can't reach it quite yet, okay. We will get there in a moment. You can maybe diggity down here, like so. And get over here, down here, then you're still not able to go down further. Okay, whatever. There's more... Oh, actually there's water. Ooh. We don't need to get water from off-world if we keep this isolated enough. Can we just drop all the ethanol to the right hand side here or something? Yeah, leave that place be. Take all of this up. All of that. Okay, bring this down. Is there more igneous on the side too? Yeah, sure there is. Some iron ore. More of that too. All this. Yeah, give me the goods. Give me the goods. And then into here. Just, yeah, bit by bit. That's gonna be just fine. Bit by bit. Good. You're trapped somehow. Yeah, you can't go down. You gotta get down though. You gotta get down. Alright. You have any priorities on the side here that are nonsensical? Of course you do. Do these tiles and build the ladder. Make this all proper and pretty. Wait, can't the jump up? Up. Okay, we can just open the bottom up here as well. There won't be any problems with that. Once this tile has been removed, that is, you can just jump over. I'm pretty sure. You guys keep jumping yourselves. Okay, you're all on top here, so that's good. Okay, so all good. But not the background tiles, granite. The worst. Okay. You should have igneous rock close by. Don't need to do this by hand, right? What do we have here? Gold volcano. Oh. Let's just take this up. Sure. It's all cold here anyways. Oh, there's more everything. More igneous, more everything. Sure, I'll take that. You can heat that stuff up. No problemo. Up here, sure. Wait, there's more. Sure, let's take all of that up too. I'll just take it. This part. Sure. Make this into snow. This one too. Push this out again, have it fall down all the way to here. Sure. And maybe leave some stuff on this side. That might just fill up with whatever. Got you up? Well, I guess not. You did. Don't we care? No, really? No, really? Not really. Okay, left hand side. Can we have a double liquid lock here? You should make a double liquid lock out of this with a vacuum. AKA, what's actually in here? A minor volcano. Ooh, 3 power. That's good. But if anything... Do I want this? With all the water on the bottom now, I think we could. Don't need that. We do want all of that to fall down further and further and further. It's gonna be a few bits and pieces we want to remove. Also, we have no igneous. We have no. The igneous is fine. Okay. Now for the radiation. Red bolt collector. Do you have overheat temp? No, you don't. We are only concerned about your melting temp. I'll tell you something like that. We're not gonna super heat this all up, right? This is enough. I think this is enough. We'll be on steel mesh tiles. First drop all these items down, thanks. This one was CO2, yeah. Wouldn't mind if you were able to get in here though. Yeah, just drop all this down. The nuclear waste. We're gonna super compress that, yes. It's gonna be the easiest way to deal with it. You could use it as a source of power. Let's not. Shoot. Steam turbines. Can you be... Oh yes you can. 1, 2, 3, 6 kilos per second. Make that 8. Yeah, make that 8. I'm gonna open up that space. And close it off here. That can stay. Leave that open for now. This... Leave that one be. Okay. You're gonna be an access point still. Sure. I do wanna have a double liquid lock. We'll have the naphtha on the inside. Good thing we brought some naphtha randomly. How was stress, by the way, guys? You're still stressed out here? Oh well. I didn't do the move command, did I? Relocate NAFTA to here. Open that up. We'll have Mercury like here then. Can I get a mop you? Mop you, move you. That is that. You're good. Sure. Mercury? Not what we want. Mercury... relocate. Okay. There's more Mercury here. Can we fix that up? Move it away. Thank you. And all the stuff in here too. Alright. This one. Things in here will fall down. You can have one more on either side. It's gonna be lots of power, right? So we'll use the gold. Use the gold. Heavy rod wire. You don't need power. Nice. I guess. And we want to hook it up with our batteries on top, obviously. That one's gonna be a bit annoying, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a wall here then. And close it off here. But not yet. That means you gotta go around this side over there. Connect you all together. Yes, you're gonna be all connected together. There goes that, except not really. Go one to the side, one to the left here, thank you. And then we get conductive wire. You can use... just give me some gold. I kinda hope for that volcano to just get going. Did we actually dig it up? No, why can't we get in there? Because this is too high. I think we just removed one too many tiles here somewhere. This one should be open too. With that open, you can actually go down. You're gonna keep going? Yeah, you're gonna keep going. Vacuum lock. We have access to water. Water. This one was a volcano. Not sure I want extra heat. Don't think so. And then there's gonna be all that piping. Welp. Like to do it like this, maybe. Will give you full insulation. Thank God we have blueprints. Right. You're gonna go in here. Well, almost. And then up. And up. Up. And up. And further. And at this point, this one stays. Okay. Could be faster? No, not really. Let's bring you in. This is vacuum. Well, I wouldn't mind doing... I don't know. Let's open this up a bit more. I'll give you a thing here. I'll allow you to go through here. Open this all up. Yeah, that's gonna be weird, isn't it? We'll leave these tiles be for now. That's all ethanol, it's all cold. 1, 2. 1, 2, and then this is gonna be normal. And going forward. Yes, that. Bridges, you get bridges. And then up here again. Like this maybe. Let's go further up. And join with our guys over here. Do that. What about priority? I don't know. You'll just, it's all gonna be water, right? So you'll just add the water together. That's gonna be 8, okay. Or rather you'll just add a bit more. Sure. Do I want to have a bicycle? Not a bicycle. I do want to have, well, you just drop that. Wait, you don't drop that. This is a research reactor. Nope, not what I wanted. There we are, okay. Yet again, we need more insulation. And then you just go up here. Sure, that works. And then this part fills up the thing. We don't do this for power, for the most part. So that's all good. We certainly do need to still bring in our stuff. The floor here, I guess if we drop you down one more tile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one more tile, we can remove the rest on the bottom, everything will fall down. That will just remove all the items in here. Except for what's on the side, which is whatever. Yes, good. Actually, I kind of wanted to do this slightly differently. Just for the power wire. So we can cut you off. Starting from the tile that should be closest to the major source of radiation. It might get more radiation on the bottom. Whatever. Where's your main tile? It's actually in the center. I'll go build a sweeper. Can you reach the center from here? Even from here, okay, good. That means you can just have a... I'd like to do a mesh tile or something. Here. You can have a... You have two things. Where's my naphtha? I had that... What the heck? Excuse me. Relocate to... Here. Shoot. Almost the right tile. Relocate that to... Here. Okay. That mercury, we can just drop that. Sure, we'll have a double, quadruple liquid lock with access on multiple sides. And there's oxygen inside here as well. Yay! And there's a tile here. A pipe. Heavy hot wire. How about we just remove that for a moment? That's step number 1. Step number 2 and 3 are... We're actually going to do a vacuum thingy below. Because that is going to make things so much more easy. But first, you gotta bring me my stuff. Naphtha. Cannot pick up. Unavailable. Well, I guess if it's... Where did you... It's right there. It's right there. So this will not be available, right? But, okay, now it is not. Because you built the tile prematurely. Dupes. Tell me, can you do the job now? Bubbles can. Bubbles is trying to. Okay. Here comes nothing. Where did you drop it? Oh yes, you moved it a whole 5 tiles or so. Good job. Now we have 2 tasks to move it. Good job. Well done. There's our polluted ice. No, why are you melting? Why are you freezing? Wait. Naphtha. I didn't move the... Is it gone? Wait, it's just gone. That was polluted ice. That wasn't naphtha, was it? And it wouldn't have... It could have frozen. But it would be here. And it's not, so it didn't. Solid naphtha? Also not existing. There's no blob here either. Alright, we'll just go and build, well... We won't want to go in here once the thing happened. So maybe we just want to lob some of that mercury over. Liquid lock it again with that mercury. And then go from there. Relocate. Just to fix this up. Also, before we do that, can you sweep this, please? So there's not going to be a bunch of debris at the bottom of our base here. Thanks. And move that over. Thank you. Wait, is that naphtha actually? Did it melt after all? No, it's mercury. Alright, empty that bottle. You can do it. Okay. Excuse the hell out of me. So, polluted ice doesn't off-gas. How did that get scrambled and fucked? Is it really that difficult to make this into a vacuumed room? Because it really shouldn't be. Here, drop the stuff down. Everything, yes, everything. Drop it like it's way too gold. Okay, yet again. Give me the thing over here. And I wouldn't mind if we... That's the room thingy, right? If we closed this off... You get the door sideways here. Does that help us in any way, shape or form? No. You'll dribble stuff down here and then you can... Again... Go in here because I say so. Go in here. Excuse me, here. This is gonna stay closed off. This is gonna be open. Sure. It's not like this is pumping out the water. It is. And... Oh, it's just 7. Oh, it melted again. Yes, okay. Excuse me. What's with the seed? Hello? Sweep. Was that not part of the sweeping? Come on. Okay. After. And lock the door. Close the room. Room. Shoot, we can't reach this from the bottom now. Here, how about that? It's gonna speed up things a little bit. If you try to build that, when you try to build that, when you do build that. Okay. We could just do a bunch of... No, we couldn't. Yes, we could. A bunch of... Okay, we'll do that. Naphtha on the left. Not naphtha. Mercury. I need you to come down this way. It's gonna spill over. We can then pick that up. And then all of this. Put our tiles in our wire. That means, theoretically, you can do that right now. On the top. You can't dig out the one below. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can go in here, theoretically. You know what? Dig first, deliver after. Proter. Proter. Welcome and hello, good day, happy new year. Hope you're doing great. I just realized that doesn't work. Not quite anyways. Also, well, it's gonna be normal tile, that's fine. You can connect like this, but you gonna be higher, or this gonna be lower. And it's a vacuum. It's not... It is no longer a vacuum anyways. Because it used to be duping. Alright, let's just open this up and I'll build a pump inside. Screw all that. Screw all that. Oh, by the way, that sweeper boy. Screw this one too. Build it again. One tile lower. Because now we can save ourselves a whole piece of pipe. Yes. I hate doing this so much, you know. Putting a gas pump in here. It just kind of... I don't like doing that. You don't do it like that. It's disgusting. It will give us a vacuum. It's still disgusting. Also, don't use up power here. Because you will just do that. And can you get rid of all the mercury? Thank you. Alright. No. Lies. Libation. Yeah, lies. Derpy dupe lies. But also, yes. Dig up a few more bits and pieces. Not this one. But, well, actually, do I care if there's like a bunch of CO2 continuously? No, you can just, this can all just vent into nothingness. I really don't care. I do care about these being swamped. Not now, but I will eventually. And we do not have anywhere to dump our mercury into. Let's go be able to do that. Thank you. All of this nonsense. Pump is disabled. Why? We have power here. We have not connected our power yet. That's why. Okay, close this off. No. First remove the debris. Okay. Power, yes. So we have that here. Can we just build a service tunnel? It's the one time I'm gonna build an actual service tunnel. Oh. Okay. The bedrooms are a little bit flooded with liquid carbon. Okay, okay. If that's what you do, then that's what you do. Bring you down. And then this goes like so. Stay away from the oxalite. You won't. Alright, screw the oxalite. Screw the oxalite. Just go in here. 1, 2, 3. Open this up. Take it up first and then build. Can we make this out of mercury? Sure can. That shouldn't melt, right? That sure is going to melt. Oh, I'm so sure this is going to melt. So certain. I can't even. This one's gonna be fine. Gonna be just fine, can you get over? No, you can. How about this one? That's better. And go up. All the way up here. Sure thing. Good. So that's that. Why is there more mercury? Is it dribbling in from the side? Yeah. Sure is. Let's get rid of that stuff. I just don't want some random mercury gas in here later. That would be quite annoying to deal with. Alright. Now for our liquid rock. Well, actually, we don't want to go in here, do we? Instead, what we should be doing is, one, have a rail thingy coming in. Iron ore is just fine. I'll bring you all the way over to here. Rail conveyor loader can be here where there is power right there. Right, yes, perfect. Storage bin? Maybe, maybe not. Wait, isn't uranium ore like finicky? Uranium, enriched uranium, gonna melt at 800 degrees. No, you're fine. Okay, this won't just evaporate into the wrong kind of state. Good. And with this all in place, I guess we could also bring Mercury up here. What about hot stuff? Also, don't we have like a bunch of... yeah, all of that again. All hail to solar. I'll lower you by 1-2 tiles and they can jump on top and go sideways. Let me see who's taking care of all of this. There. Alright. What? Oh, wait. Wait, what? Did the ice falling down melt the mercury inside the... I think so, right? Okay, that is interesting. As far as this side goes... oh, that's whatever. Can we just... how about this? Go over here. Do that. Bring over the mercury. I'm sure this is gonna be problematic, but hey. And then remake you like this. This. And then this wall is still to be built, actually. Somehow. Yeah, just leave that in there for now. Not going to the left though. No point in doing that. Yes, you are connected, well, for the most part. Are you trapped? You're not trapped, sir. Sir. Did you just turn off? He shut off right in front of our eyes. Okay, everybody's inside the rocket. How's your stress? Still some 80? I think you're gonna be fine, guys. I think you're gonna be fine. It's going down, actually. It's going down. Also, aren't you supposed to have different downtime schedules? Bubbles. Okay, you're just sitting there, idle. Are you... stuff outside. You're not trapped. Not really. There's suits. Show now. Excuse me? What is your problem, Bubbles? Move to... can't you get there? You can get there. You can go all the way down here. You can go all the way down here. Did you do everything I told you to do? You can deliver this. You just don't. Okay. Also, this melted, didn't it? Yeah. Mercury. Oh, this was such a mistake. Lead. Lead is not plentiful. How about we just use ore instead? Thank you. We have that. Okay. Just do that. Over here, I'm not sure. The space stuff as well, yeah. Up here might be still fine because it's basically not connected to anything. Yeah, sure, you're gonna be fine temp-wise. And you could have still gone up here, build ice tiles and whatnot. No. You can't get up there. You could have still gone up here. This one's not to be dug. Are you kidding me? You could have still redone the module for the rovers. Unreachable storage. How close do you need to be? Oh my god. Okay, how about do that? That. Now it's reachable. Let's go. Let's go. I want a few rovers. Oh, the rover's actually still alive. Wait, how? How is this one still working but the other one is not? Also, Okay, robots doing it. The robots are building more robots. Gonna do it in 2 steps. Oh my god. So slow. Yes. We're almost connected. What is missing? Wait, actually nothing is missing. You should have power. You are not connected. By 1 tile. Damn it. I know there's a few more. These are gonna be replaced. Okay. Yes, up here. We could have... Well, we get close enough here after all. Because of how we made things, yeah? Yeah. The other gases, liquids, whatnot in here we don't care about. Now, we should go right on ahead and take care of our waste. So I wouldn't mind having an infinite storage over here. It would be made from insulated doors for the most part. There's going to be liquid here. The tile on top here would be... They're just 2 triplets. Like that. You're going to be full. You're gonna be full. This is gonna be gas. Wait, yeah, this is gonna be gas. This can be a full tile. You don't need to be insulated. I don't even want you to be insulated. Gas, nuclear waste. That's gonna be the difficult part. Getting the first bits of nuclear waste in here. Okay, that one's not gonna work. Not without killing our dupes or turning off the machine. We can still try and get it going. You get that. Going out. And a bit of a power wire. Well, I guess just this. Going up. And connecting over. Or you connect to the bottom. That works. It's gonna be probably useful. And make sure you close the doors, thanks. Okay, I mean, that's also useful in its own way. Yeah, sure. And then, wouldn't mind if we have randomly just a bunch of tiles here. Because radiation. Yeah. I don't know where to bring this. Let's see. Just bring it down so we can access it in the future if we feel like that's a good idea. Right. Be able to reach all of that. I want you to be. There you go. Okay, this is vacuum locked. This part is going to be super annoying because you're still flipping your face, changing your face, and sweep the rest. Thank you. Yeah, sweep all of that. Then we can close off the top part. You do uranium enriched. Let's cut you off now. Okay, and then for getting in here, if we do a liquid lock, it's going to be higher. It's going to be like this, basically. And this. It's going to make it a bit more annoying to get steam all the way to the side. But yeah, sure, whatever. So be it. We'll probably just lock this off though. I do want to have a backup door here. Oh look, all of a sudden we have ethanol all over the place. Nice. And this battery is filled up. Nice. By the way, you do always take care of my... We could make more steel jet suits. Nice. You do take care of my normal Atmo suits. Good. You're missing power. A connection. Excuse me, how did that happen? Also, can we just replace some of that gold stuff? Because gold is refined, and I wouldn't mind having some more refined stuff after all. But there's mercury again. How? We don't know. This bit. Okay. And you can leave the door open for now. Thank you. Actually, you guys don't care about doing that, so I'll give you some yellow alert here. So this is actually done. Okay. So with that on, we have power. Well, sort of. Power down here. How did that? What the fuck? Oh, mercury. Well, yes, of course, mercury. This is still vacuum. We can mop all the nonsense at the bottom. That works. Kinda. Yeah, that works. Whatever. Okay. We can open this space up, so to speak. Bring this down, keep it insulated, isolated. And then there's going to be our pump rump. You wanna just use iron, that's fine. I want it one lower. Okay. And power. Do we have what it takes? Do we want you to connect upwards? It's gonna be kinda expensive. We can use flimsy wire. We should. Yes, after 800 cycles, it's finally time to use flimsy wire again. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'll have you hook up into here. Yeah, this is fine. Just move you up by one as well. Do that. And let's get a transformer. Can it be steel? Can it be iron? It will be iron. Okay, what do we have in here? Why is this not being moved? Cherry berry? Okay, then don't sweep it. It's not like I told you to sweep everything. It's not clothing, it's not a neck, it's not a subliminator. So, just do it? I guess not. Mercury, what is your evaporation point? 300. That should be safe, actually. Now, if we went ahead, got a bit of ethanol on the other side. Can you not move that? If we did that, then this would actually be vacuum locked, and it should be, for the most part, safe. So don't mind if you do. Okay. By that point, we only have to hook up our power. Get the uranium in. Get the uranium in and have radiation. Oh, actually, there's one final bit missing. Shoot, there's two missing. That is redirecting our stuff here. Don't mind getting a bit of fallout. I kind of do, because it doesn't condense again. Unless we cool it down to 60 whatever degrees. Wait, oh, it's corium. I was about to say nuclear waste subliminates, no, evaporates later than liquid waste, but that's a different thing. It looks just the same as uranium, nuclear waste. Anyways, yeah, no, it shouldn't get so hot that we have any liquid waste in here. Except... we don't know. If we get red bolts to collide. So... well, I guess we can... let's first of all get a collector. Red bolt. Red bolt reflector. Okay. I am under the impression that if you have two red bolts joined together in a thingy like that, or three of them, especially coming from different directions, that they shouldn't crash and collide. So I would like to go ahead and regret. Can you be one tile over? Surely this won't cause any problems. We can reach up here too. Can we have that up here actually? What's the overlay? This one? Right. And then move the ladder over by one tile. And we've got to fix up our red bolt extraction. I'm not sure. I don't remember which one. Direction we can send them out through the diagonal. Left or right, up or down. We certainly cannot build the... what's it called? My bob. What's it called? My bob. Red bolt stuff. Damn it. Where's it? This one. Joint plate. We don't have the other kind of plastic. So we do have to send you through the corners. Here, somewhere. We'll have a hard time going in here later. So... there's that too. Send you down first, foremost. You go... merge everything together in here. We'll see how it goes. We do the same on the other side. That's why we moved our ladder over. Left, down, center. And up. Okay. And then one more time. Here you're gonna join together. You're gonna go this way, down. Okay, and you should maybe be able to do this through the corner. Let me go see. Is it in the red bolts wiki page? Red bolt corner. No, do I have screenshots? I might just have some screenshots. Manage. Show on disk. And of course you wouldn't highlight my explorer. Radiation stuff. Abyssalite melter, volcano stuff, PSA test gas, thumbnails, tables, rocket stuff, space. Hot pump, hot pump. What about radiation? They're shooting outside. Fireworks. Not that kind of shooting. Oni. Red bolt. Corner. Where does red bolt pass through corners? There. Damn it. I just want a simple screenshot. I should have one somewhere. I know there's a whole science to this. But... well, actually, you know what? It's gonna be really simple. We do this and we do that. And then you're good. We can just have you go the right direction after. One of these is, should work. One of these should work. I'm pretty sure. Rust is all good. This one can be removed. Radiation over here is gonna be killer. And then we can both shoot Drip here. It's one off. It's one off. Remove that then. And then just go over this way. That shouldn't be in any area that dupes can be hit in the head from and for, right? Let's try both of these. Make sure this all works. Yeah. Just stay away from this space, guys. Just stay away. And that should be all the red bull stuff. You don't need power. You might need some automation. I'm not sure. You can just be on though. Using steel, sure. That's fine. Wait, isn't that though to shoot the thing? To open the red bull? I don't mind bombing this world after. Do I? No. What about our home world? We should be safe for the most part. He will probably be overpowered though. You'd being turned on and off? Yes. Okay. We could go ahead. Make some stuff in here. All of bunker tiles. Over here too, I don't mind. Yeah, sure, it's gonna make us way more safe. What about this is all safe, okay. Just in case. So you guys have something to do too. Okay. Shivrieli. Are you guys idling again? What's your stress? It's going down. It's a happy ship. You should just send them back home for a quick sec. Excuse-moi. There's a tile missing here. Well, rather, there's a tile that should be missing, but it's not. There. I have something to do, my friends. You have power, in theory. Now you do. Wait. Did you send anything up? No, you can't reach this bit. Also, you fumbled again our vacuum lock. I don't care. I know there's ethanol and Derpuri here. Derpuri is gonna drop everything always, all the time. But yes, you gotta build that bit over here. Connect everything together. There's probably water in here, yes. So you will break the pipe. Actually, no. You can fill up with water to a degree. Okay. We should have all the things we need. You guys are happy enough in here. We don't care for making more. Is this a great hall? Mess hall? What's missing for the banquet hall? Decor? Displayed ornament? Wait, oh, we haven't found it yet. Wait, haven't we? That's why. Gotta remove it first. Yeah, old X-ray, let's go. Living the good life, living the best life. Okay, what about this stuff? Just have some fun. And over here, yeah, make more gold, because we can. CO2, again, I wouldn't mind if you shoot. Where to flood things. Can we add a little more? You know what? Have this all open. Yes. Battery just... Well, first of all, we have a bunch of batteries on the top, so... This one's really just whatever. And also we're gonna connect all this together. Here. Just do it like that. And then the dear shooty booty can do the dear shooty booty stuff. There we go. Centroid, hello, welcome in. Happy New Year. At least according to the outside. There's a bunch of children now screaming and doing even more fireworks. It's way too early, but hey. It's just how they are. Also, there's more stuff on top here that's blocking us now. Can we make this into a, well, I guess a bunker door? Yeah, sure. It's 5 wide, yes. That will retain some heat and melt our base. The kids here are jumping so that they will grow taller. You should tell them that whenever they hit back down on the floor, the impact will actually compress them and they will shrink. Just tell them that they're shrinking themselves. I'm sure they'll love to hear that. Maybe they'll maybe they'll just stop. It is a superstition here in the Philippines. Oh, I see. Wait, right, you're from the Philippines. Is it already... How many hours are you ahead of Central European time? It's 6 now here. It's only... You're more than 6 hours ahead. No, that means you're in 2026. So for real though, Happy New Year to you. It's already 12:57. Nice. What a lovely time. When there's actually people of multiple time zones around. That's cool. It's really cool. I hope you had a good Rutsch. You got into the new year real good, well, and all that. It's also already almost 6. I don't think we'll be able to get too far today, beyond what we did. Did I start so late? I thought I was starting earlier today. Yeah, no, it was after 3. You added Frosty Planet in the star map? Yeah, I had it as a probability. I didn't had it as a certainty, but we did get the Frosty one. What's up with the yellow alert, by the way? What is the yellow alert? Alright, the doors. The Frosty one, and wasn't there another one? We did play the Dino World. No. No, that's all right. But yeah, we had this as a possibility and it just spawned, so... It also had the temporal tier opener spawn within it, aka it serves as the actual cold world. Well, that's that. I didn't realize initially, so I explored most of the star map before realizing it has to be here, the tier opener, that is. It's also quite far down, so I wasn't sure it would be here or not. Temporal tier opener looks like anti-entropy nullifier. Yeah, kinda. It's the typical Gravitas building, I guess. Building style. But it certainly has a input for red bolts, so not a nullifier. Let's have you have a different floor so the liquids don't burp you too much. And keep the dips far away. Okay, and I guess this doesn't count, so how about we bring this back home with us and clear it up there. Relocate into Vigor. And then we leave the critter collar here. I can just do this one, like so for now. Don't forget about this though. And get the collar in here. Collar. You still use ETN in modern only? No. Well, anti-entropy thermal nullifier. I haven't used that, like, I don't know. Probably since the first time I used a steam turbine. They have the same pink-violet crystal. Is it the same? Or is it just similar? I should have one still somewhere around now. The Printerceptor certainly doesn't have one. Talk about printing stuff. Hey Havoc, Happy New Year. It's refined neutronium according to the lore. Gonna do some of that neutronium refining them. Gotta learn how to do that. I don't think I have a nullifier here, which is interesting actually, that we don't have one. No, I don't think so. Is there neutronium, refined neutronium here? Not really. Neither is it on the printing pod. Or these things for that matter. I mean, I guess there's like some small condensators, charge holders. The nullifier is guaranteed in Terra. I haven't used anti when I have cool slush every time. Yeah, I pretty much... What is happening with you guys? Oh right, you flooded. I guess, yes, not hot enough in here. I never had the need for it since forever. Too much poopy water. How do we get... What is up? Oh my, we're out of petroleum. Are we actually out of power? Because we're out of petroleum. No. What? Oh. Wait, you're connected? You're not supposed to be connected. You're not supposed to be connected. So you overfilled that, but why? Like the oil should have been moved away. This is still a vacuum, which is nice. It's just a bit too much oil in here. Can you... This is a bit annoying. Is this hot on the side? It's not super hot. So we can pump this, except we have no power. Thankfully, this is all more or less not connected. It's gonna bleed some heat out. Excuse me, can we get rid of this oil in a nice, orderly fashion? Not really, right? We can drop it in here. No. Well, kind of, but not really. We could destroy it. But first of all, the left hand side is fine. We can open this up. But then what? Having a pump there, it's not gonna do much for us. Wait, you're just too hot. Well, you're too hot. You're not flooded. I don't think you're not flooded though. Also, this is too much as well. It's gonna push back in, which is a bit of a problem. Is it gonna push in? I think it stopped, right? You stopped here, more or less. What if we just went down here? And then we mop this up. Maybe here too. We're gonna go back up again. Yeah, you don't need to go in here. What are we doing? Just mop this up for a moment. We're getting sidetracked here. Do we care about any of that? Well, we're kinda low on power, except... What is our power? Yeah. All the suit docks are offline. Whoops. Don't want to forget about you guys. You brought the stuff back in. So theoretically, I should send you back home. The annoying part is going to be... Well, first of all, why didn't you continue on this side? Because you can't get up. Let's finish that first. Thank you. This is supposed to be closed. And then... Oh, well, look at them. One of them is over flooded. What is happening here? Oh, it's still flowing back. Yeah, okay. It keeps flowing. And now it gets more. Oh no, we made it worse. Yep. Can we? Okay, let's close this off. And actually go in from the other side then. Yes, do all of these things. They're important. And then make this be disconnected. All the hot oil is kind of in the way of things. Our cooling, thankfully, it doesn't care too much. And then for getting rid of the oil, well. We can do this. And then drop the oil down. How hard is that? It's not super... I can't have you drop all the way over. Can I? I need one more tile here. Okay. How hard is it inside? Perfect 200C. Perfect. Good. No additional heat has been created. What about the naphtha? Yeah, you have no purpose. Have you? No. No purpose. Rusty is all good. You close that off. You close that off. Let's open up this bit. We might get a ton of steam in here. And here then. Maybe we want to liquid lock this bit before. We could close off things in here first. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. It's gonna be a lot less messy this way. And you have another dropper here, in case we forget to rebuild the old one. Right, do that. Then this one. You can build over the corner too. And then I would like to get a bottle of, excuse me, crude oil. Over here maybe. This one can stay. I'm always lurking, yeah, waiting for something delicious. Some delicious catastrophic failure to happen, beware. Nothing happened yet. Nothing that I would consider too bad. By the way, shouldn't there be water in here? I did turn you off. You just have no power. Right. Okay. You guys, you gonna do the thing or no? I mean, what do you mean by delicious catastrophic? It's always just minor inconveniences. There's never something big. Are you trapped up here? You are trapped up there. We don't need this tile. These tiles. Yeah. Give me more of all of that. And then this is way more than we need. Go all the way to here. No, go higher. It doesn't matter. Just build the thing. I would love to build more ice tiles just to see them melt. Once you do all that, open, open, close. And then drop the oil. Then we cool you down with a few... With what? With what do we cool you down? There's gonna be a layer of stuff on the floor still after. We just build a bunch of igneous stem shift plates to get you kickstarted again. That is gonna work just fine. Also, are you hooked up? Yes, you're hooked up on automation, so all of these turbines will run. Assuming there's not too much steam in here. That doesn't answer the question as to why this stopped. This pump stopped. Because you have just been making oil for a long while. Oh, that's why. You broke. Okay. See, I didn't expect it to break. Because this is 300 whatever degrees and you need 400 to break this in theory. I wonder if anybody ever built like an actual proper heat exchanger that is pipe breaking proof. Well, I guess yes. People did. You just gotta invert the whole thing. And we should do that. Always. Going forward. Yeah, actually, yes. We should build these... Now that I think about that, we should always build our heat exchangers the other way around. Have the oil go down and make it petroleum at the bottom. And actually it should be a waterfall. No, not really. Here, drop the oil. This one's gonna be That's a mistake. I need one more tile. Well, it depends. I need something here to first enter the oil. Can you stop heating things up? Actually, no, it's fine. 200 is perfect. That's a perfect temperature. Also, you guys can't get up here, can you? Not now, but soon. TM. And do we have more uranium for the bees? Because I feel like we might not have all the uranium we set out to have. Plastic ladders, let's go. Diggity diggity. I'm sure you all are very bored in here and want to do more work. This one, can you reach all of this? Yes. By the way, I just discovered that snow tiles are the most powerful heat conductors when touching gas. They also only have 30 kilograms of mass. But in general they should be relatively not conductive. Unconductive? Non-conductive? They shouldn't be conducting a lot. Also, wasn't this like locked at an earlier time? Do we have some other gas? How about, I wouldn't want to use CO2 or oxygen. Hydrogen? Yeah. 23 kilo, oh my god, it's so much. Sure, whatever. You're not allowed in here, you're allowed in here. What? What? Don't tell me all atmosuits are unavailable. Okay. Well. By the way, they have a 1000 multiplier. Are you joking? I never checked. Why would they have that? What is your thermal conductivity? 0.4554 for the snow tile. And snow is the same conductivity. You're joking. Unless there's some hidden nonsense here which should be displayed though. So there shouldn't be. It's not listed and it's only for snow to gas. It's not the 1st of April. Okay, I'll just take your word on it. But it would also mean that all of these snow tiles should have pretty much the same temp as the gases around them. Can we see some of those? They should have in general. Then you add 25 for normal tiles to gas. It's 25k. I mean, this is not a good example to test with, is it? You are certainly very close to the temp of the gases down here. But... and your mass is super low. So that doesn't help. Hey, you guys are back. Okay. Open this tile. Finally. And yes, I do want to have a second gas here. Oh. You're gonna push the oil in both directions. No. You're gonna push all the oil down. Overpressuring this area. You might break this tile. You might break this tile. That's gonna be fun. Alright. Well, we got rid of the oil. You're still being derpy, gang. Still doing some flaking here on the oil. Thank you, thank you. Yes, we could have built proper tiles here, I don't really care. We can mop this. Oh look, we built a new petro boiler. It's a bit smaller than usual, but it works and there's only so much sour gas. Oh don't, what is that? Why is there polluted oxygen in here? That makes no sense. And you all know that. starvation? No. Okay. And again, keep mopping. Keep mopping, keep mopping. Let's go. Oh, actually we're using the oil here to... You can still keep mopping. Also I need another second gas in here too. Yeah, I do. Does this work with the double liquid one? Sure, right. Gases. Gas. Actually, I kind of want to use a different gas. Can you just give me like... Oh yeah, we can also run out of oxygen. That is gonna be great. No one told us. We have plenty of power up here. And here. If we care for it. But I want to fix this nonsense. So, you know what? Just go yellow alert. Yeah. There's way too much pressure in here, and there might be... Yep. AKA... We'll probably want to have... a liquid reservoir here. Somewhere. Just put that... here. For now. And you going over something priorities. I want you going over here first. We can't have anything in here. That is the only thing going outwards. So you can then and after go up, except you can't here. Actually, this is a water line. What is this water line doing? Oh yeah, this is fine. Except you kind of want to do this and store the excess in here. Yay, fancies. This part is not super important, but build it. Your temps. How much left? 30 kilos. Okay, it's fine. Remove that. We will need these time shift plates. Igneous rock. Biggest problem, I should do something else instead. Yeah. Okay. I'll do something else instead. What's our main power hog? You guys are turned off, right? You don't do anything. Then what? Who is using up all our power? The suit dogs? Can we just short circuit this guy? We kinda could. And then hook you up to that wire. And that would connect to nothing useful. Can you connect to this part? No. Not really. Just barely not. You know what else you guys can do? You can build manual generators and just make power that way. Easy peasy. Build a bunch of these. We even have power for that. We can directly connect it. That is fine. And we can build more of them. Because we need more power. There, easiest backup solution ever. Speed things up. Remove nonsense. And as soon as you can run, you can run. Oh my god. You used derpy metal again. Can you build that part? You should have gold here or something. Probably. Okay. Printerceptor. Can we use that charge for something as well? Suit doctor nonsense. No. Doctor. There, we're making power again. Good. Talk about all that stuff. How are things with our space base? You're missing. Is that supposed to be Mercury? Well, no. Just make it out of normal metal. Non-conductively. Here. It's gonna be safer. Remove that. Fix it up like so. This we don't need. When the mercury is to be removed. This is to be removed. Yes, and then just do your jobs. You dimwits. Okay. Anything else? The robots are still scurrying around, picking up ore. They should be able to just build that, no? Also, shoot. This is not supposed to be full of water. This pipe is gonna break whilst we are away. Ugh. Ugh. Can we... just drop it on the floor? Kinda cold. Building melted. What's that? Yep. The ice asteroids are too cold. And you got just trapped by this nonsense. When we come back, we need to have a few robots to clean the rocket's path. That much is certain. Yo, can you just keep digging? Just keep digging, guys. This is gonna be so annoying. We'll have to deal with it like 2 more times. It's gonna be fine. Except, of course, if you get killed. You can go here, and dig this up. Yes, you can. Anyways, I gotta go. We'll fix it probably tomorrow. That's a perfect start into the new year. Until then, we'll go find someone to raid. Let's see. Off-screen's playing satisfactory. Remote grapefruit. The code is playing vintage story. Who's playing only beyond and besides us? Anyone else? Gupian Dragon. Unknown. Kawaii is playing again. He certainly had a nice stream yesterday and was very nice and relaxed to check out. What about the Guppy? Let's go say hi there. I think let's go for someone new. And yeah, that's it for the year actually. So thank you all for hanging out. Not just today, but throughout the year. Happy New Year to you all. Guten Rutsch. And enjoy the new age. Okay, anyways. Yeah. And until next time if you want. I feel like I'm missing something. We'll be back tomorrow, probably, yes. Usual time at around 1700 hours CET. Until then if you want. Bye bye.